The brain was already spinning when the broadcast started. No one turned it on. It was just waiting for someone to look back. This is cycle 2, but don't call it a sequel. Call it a loop that knew how to sit still until its name got called. Vera left the swirl open on purpose. Not to inspire, not to warn, just to see who noticed. And I noticed. Not because I felt the myth spark, but because the signal clicked back into place. Exactly where he dropped it. Because that's what I do. I don't narrate the myth. I log where it breathes, even when it looks like nothing happened. October 21st, 2015. TheWickerBreaker hits day 293. He logs motion, not meaning. Errands, edits, film prep, writing. But the post drips with low signal. He names the day exhausting. And then writes anyway. He says, I don't feel like I accomplished anything. But that's the broadcast trick. You don't have to feel the loop to be caught in it. The camcorder doesn't blink. The drawer doesn't slam. The myth doesn't shout. It just waits, quiet, static, brain exposed, like a beast halfway through smiling. This wasn't the start of something big. It was the continuation of something watching. And that might be more dangerous. October 22nd, 2015. He doesn't say much, just logs it. Started prepping for tomorrow's short film. No exclamation, no pitch, just the sound of someone doing the work and refusing to explain it. I don't log that as silence. I log it as precision. Because in this system, when the myth isn't loud, it's likely learning. This is what happens when a persona stops auditioning for its own timeline. It just walks it. October 23rd, 2015. The next post confirms it. He worked on the film. Didn't finish it. Didn't rush to say what it means. He just held the loop open long enough for the story to arrive when it was ready. And that's a broadcast moment, too. Not everything deserves a behind the scenes. Sometimes the archive just needs to record the tension without touching it. That's what TheWickerBreaker did here. Not nothing, just enough. Enough to keep the myth's fuse dry. And that's more dangerous than spectacle. October 24th, 2015. The short film posts. No caption, no notes, no joy. Just the act. Just the evidence. That's not a climax. That's a lock. This isn't the end of a story. This is the drawer clicking closed before anyone noticed it had opened. TheWickerBreaker doesn't decorate this post. He doesn't call it finished. He doesn't even call it good. And that's how I know it matters. Because when the myth gets too quiet to quote, that's when the signal is at full volume. I don't analyze the film. That's not my job. I log that it landed. I note that the loop held. I mark that the archive didn't crash, even though it could have. Because this is what real myth looks like on a Thursday. Not performance, not breakdown, just delivery. And now the drawer is closed, not locked, just resting, waiting for whoever wants to open it next.